I'm going to take out one of my tomatoes. I'm also going to add in a mirror force. I'm going to take out the, let's see here. I'm going to take out the Geometrio. And we'll see how we do this time. Have a little bit out there to protect myself now, knowing that he can pull out that amount of damage. It's a little unsettling, but looks like we have a decent draw again. I'm going to go ahead and set this right here. Just in case he can one-turn those Gaias like I've seen people do before, I'm going to go ahead and place that. Pray that he's not going to get rid of it right off the bat. If not, that'll be a little bit unsettling. So we'll see how this plays out. Alright, he's going to put out the Senju, which is going to let him add a ritual monster card from his deck to his hand. And then he's going to have to shuffle his deck. So this is Dark Master Zork's about to come out. I have a good feeling, which means he'll probably be able to roll and just remove that card from the field that I just played. Looks like that might be the end of his turn. I'm going to suicide my tomato on Senju next turn and try to get, I could probably take out 5,000 of his life points next turn. All things permitting. We'll see how it works. I'm going to let him go ahead and attack that. He's going to take 1,200 damage, plus 400 for the defense difference, so that's going to be 1,600 to him overall. Can't go wrong with that. The bad thing about watching these duels live is that you actually have to watch them think, and it takes a little longer than watching a normal duel, but you get the benefit of seeing play by play how I think through things. So I'm going to try to suicide off of this Senju, and I'm praying that he's not going to reflect this or do something like that. He doesn't. So out comes my nurse, and you can see I have a good amount of damage sitting here. There's the nurse. Start with the Upstart Goblin, hoping for a gift card so I can end this duel quickly. Since it didn't block that attack, I'm going to take a risk, and I'm going to go ahead and attack. And we're just going to cross our fingers. Alright, we got a free 1,400. So I have more than 5,000 on the table here, so let's see what we can do in main phase 2. I'm going to go ahead and do the Upstart Goblin. I've got a magic cylinder, so we'll do the Rain of Mercy. This round's going a little better for us, obviously. I'm going to go ahead and lay out these cards here. I'm not going to put out the magic cylinder quite yet. Just in case he wipes out these cards, I'm still going to have something to protect myself with. Because as long as he's not getting rid, see, he's going to card destruct, so right off the bat I'm going to do this, just in case he gets a heavy storm, and the heavy storm will wipe out everything, so that's just going to reflect, and I'll only be able to play one of these. That was the end part of that comment, so I'm going to get 2,000 here. So it really looks like I kicked this guy's ass this time around. As you can see, that's kind of the way it goes with this deck. You can either do really well, or get a little stuck. You can kind of tap yourself out. He's going to activate another card, and I'm just going to end the duel here. I don't even feel like watching his whole little rituals going on here, so we're going to just get rid of this guy now. If I can get ahead, it's 13,000 nothing. It'll look pretty good on the resume. Oh, but I didn't. So, round 2 goes our way. And on to round 3. And I'm going to keep the deck the way it is. He gets to go first this time, so let's just hope I don't have anything too frightening to face right off the bat. Alright, another decent draw. Got some monsters, got some damage. So he's going to bring out Manju, which is going to help him bring out a ritual monster. I'm not really too worried about the ritual monsters, it's those Gaias, which is, I believe, what the Mass Beast is for, so a little worried at the moment. But he doesn't do anything quite yet. Got another Sonoshi, which doesn't really help me. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play the Desquala, because even if it's he pulls out a Gaia next turn, it's going to just eat through that anyway, because it flips him up into play out my barrel, since he's got a lot of cards in his hand. So if I get both these going, I should be able to knock off around 3k with the Desqual effect and the Secret Barrel. And then Smochi, of course, next turn as well for the Upstart Goblin. There's the Caius. I imagine that's going to get rid of Desqual. Nope, he's going straight for the Smochi. And obviously I'm not going to activate the effect, there's no point. And here comes the attack on the Koala, I assume, which is going to not look too good for him. He's going to bring out another Ritual Monster. Which worries me somewhat, because if he rolls and gets the roll the way he wants, I am going to be looking at a good amount of damage. So let's cross our fingers and hope that I do not get hit, or my monster's not get taken off the field before he gets to do his damage, and I'm safe. That's about as good as that could have worked out for me. Now he's thinking like, shit, why did I do that? Card Destruct. Guessing he's in a little bit of a bind at the moment. And that doesn't really help me because I got rid of my second Smochi, so I'm hoping that I get a nurse or something like it on the next turn. And lo and behold, that was pretty fucking lucky. Play the Goblin. I'm not going to flip my Koala because there's only one card there, and I'd like the damage to be somewhat reliable. Let's see here. Actually, I am going to flip him because I can kill this guy on his next turn. With this plus this, it's going to be the 1,000 that I'm missing between these two cards. So I'm going to bring them both out. That's going to be 1,000 between the two of them. There's 600 there, 400 there, and that's 3,000, that's 2,000. So as long as he's not about to get rid of my nurse or a heavy storm, I should be set. So we'll see if I can pull this out after the upsetting first round, obviously. Reckless Greed, that's not going to help you. I'm feeling really good right now, because even if he plays a heavy storm, I'm going to be able to, if he plays anything to get rid of either one of these, I'm going to have a chance to play a trap first. And that trap's going to be his undoing. I didn't attack last turn, just so you know, because I did not want to see a Mirror Force, because that would totally mess up everything I was about to do. And it looks like we're about to win this duel. There's a 2,000 to him. And regardless of what happens to us, we just won. So, and again, 11,000 to nothing. And that's how we do it. Lost the first one, pulled out the last two, and that's Round of Evolution. And I have so many stars that they just don't show up anymore. I'm not trying to brag or anything, I'm just showing you that the stars, I probably got more than one star, but they normally pop up around the screen. So I had like, I think 104 before that. We'll see how many stars that guy got me. Because I've been just grabbing packed out and getting stuff out of so I can get more cards. I don't really need anything from here. Alright, and as you can see, not yet because we're loading back into the world. This is my fourth tricky, or my third tricky, I believe, and one after this is going to be the Dark whatever Knight. So I got 12 points from that guy. He wasn't that high rated, I guess. I've beaten people who've gotten like, I think like 15 at a time before. So I don't really know how it works yet. This is my first evolution match. I don't like it as much as Gunslinger, like I said, but that's going to be it for my video, and hope you guys keep on watching.